been a while since I hit up Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, but I'm back and we have a new duplication glitch for version 1.1.2 and previous versions, just because I know people are going to ask, does this work on this version? Yes, this works on all the versions. So this is going to include the latest version of the game. They have not so far patched out any of the things we found for 1.1.2. We're still on 1.1.2, and this is going to be doable much earlier than the previous duplication glitch, and it is not going to involve entering the locked chasm that we had to open or get in via the bottom that I showed before. So this is just going to be new. We're actually just going to be doing it exclusively in Hyrule Field. It's going to be so much easier and it's going to be so much faster. But the first thing you're going to need is a multiple shot bow. ×5 is going to be the fastest, and you can check out my previous videos, which I will link in the description for you guys to try and find out how to do that. If you have a ×3, that's fine. You can absolutely do that. But if you have a ×3 bow and you give it to one of the rock Octoroks in Death Mountains area, you have a good chance of getting a ×5 buff. You can, of course, save your game and load it and try each time until you do get the ×5. And then, of course, you can dupe your ×5 bows. So that's going to be very easy. I think we all know that stuff by now. Either way, for the duplication glitch, what you're going to want to do is come to this point first, right here in Hyrule Field, which is just west of Mabe Village Ruins and just south of Lookout Landing. It's going to be one of your first kind of construction things here, and it's going to give you a whole bunch of planks and stuff that you'll like to use here for this. So take out the planks. We're going to build ourselves a little bit of a structure. And it's going to be a V structure. So put one down and then take the next big one here. So with the second plank, guys, we're going to put it long ways down. Oops, just fix this rotation. And put it like this, long ways, like that, all right? So now we have a pretty kind of tall V or L, and we're gonna go right over here, just look a little bit away from it, go to the auto build and use your history to build the same one again. It's gonna cost those 6 little things, the Zonite things, so that's all we need. We're just gonna go ahead and attach that. Bam, perfect. Now we're going to go over here again, go to auto build and make another one of the double ones that we just made. So just go ahead and plonk that down. We have a bit of company, let's clear that out. We've now made 4 of these kind of L's. We're just going to put them together. All right, perfect. Once you've done that much, we can take off the original parts, just like this, because we're going to use them for something else. So let's just leave that there for now. We're going to remove this one too. Is the other one, and now we're gonna put this way and tilt it like this so we can make a bit of a platform here sticking out. So actually make sure both sides are attached to the wooden structure right there, and then let's do the same thing with this one. There we go, attach that to the end. So your structure should pretty much look like this by now. All right, so here we are. We got our 3 V's, L's, and then we also have this platform here. The last thing you're going to need is a stake, a Zonite stake. So have a look at your Zonite materials. Let's go down to the stakes. These are the stakes I'm talking about. Take out one of those, and we can attach that to this side of the structure right here at the bottom. All right, bam. All right, so there we go, guys. We have this now added to our history. We have the stake at the end of the triple segmented V here, and then we also have this platform sticking out here. Just double check to make sure you do in fact have that in your history, and then we're ready to go. So from this building site where we just went in the Hyrule Field, we're gonna go a little bit south to the chasm right here. The chasm's only there, it's like literally on the mini map as well. So we're just gonna go over here, we're gonna drop down in. So this is going to be pretty similar to what you know from the other method. However, this is just gonna be faster and easier, obviously more easily accessible because it's just right here at the beginning of the game. So let's just drop in here. You're gonna wanna jump all the way down until you're at about -140-ish, and then face northeast. And you're going to see this like heartish area here, this little patch that you'll be able to stand on. It kind of looks like a badly drawn heart. All right, so we're standing here, we're good. We're going to look into the chasm now. We're going to whip out our auto build and the history of the structure we just made. We'll go down to your history. If you want to favor it, you can absolutely favor it and just have it ready to go for duping. However, I have it right here. So let's go ahead and whip that out. We're going to move it a little bit away from us so we can build it in the middle of the chasm. Then we're going to go ahead and hold L so we can get our recall out and immediately use that on it so it doesn't fall down. Hold L again so we can go to Ultra Hand so we can now maneuver this. All right, we're good. Hold R and press up once so we can make the V structure. And then we're going to turn it towards us and pull it into us. So immediately just just like that. Pull it as close as you can into you. Hit A without moving link, by the way. You just want to make sure of that. And then we can see where it's stuck. So what we want to do is make sure you maneuver it a little bit so it's just barely lower than the red area. You can do that again by just moving it again. So we're just going to bring it over here a little bit. Uh-oh. Alright, so just get it right there or so. That should do it. Just make sure the stick is a little... That's a little low, actually, I think. So let's just check. What we want is that we want a particular number here. So we're actually good. We're at -0.156. That's great, actually. So it's about that distance from where you're standing in the red area. Now this area here, the V, is going to be catching the materials we dupe. We're going to be standing on this platform so we can shoot them at a bit of a distance. Okay, we're ready to go. So next up, we're going to whip out one of our bows, the multi-shot bows that I was talking about before. All right, we got our 5-shot. And now we're going to aim up here at this red line here in between the two gaps, all right? This little red sliver. We're going to whip out whatever we want to dupe, and you guys know what we're going to be duping. Diamonds, the most popular. And as you can see, I'm 961 at the moment. Put on a couple of diamonds and start shooting. You can do up to 4 times. Don't shoot in the exact same spot each time. Each shot will only take 1 diamond. And that's that. So you can see them sitting there in the middle of the air. Once you hit B, we can go right over here and collect them because they'll drop right down once we're here. There we go. All right, so yeah, it depends on your positioning. You'll be able to just pick them up. Like, that's so many diamonds I just picked up there. But depending on your position, if you're exactly the same as mine, you might have to climb up here a little bit to make them drop like you just saw me do it. And if not, it's okay. You just come in here, they'll just drop straight away. So let's just see that one more time. Again, I'm sitting at -0.156. Some of you guys might get 155. That's totally cool here. But as you can see, I'm up to 977 diamonds now. Let's just go again, shooting at this reddish area in between the two gaps. Not in the exact same place each time, however. Just separate them so you can make the most of the dupes. All right, decent, decent. Let's just go over here. Climb up a little bit. And there they go. There they go. Every single one of them. Not one lost. That's a lot of diamonds to be picking up here. And now we're on 990. So super fast method to just duplicate these items. And of course, you can do this with a lot of cool items. The diamonds being #1 recommended, of course, is going to make you all the money. But then, of course, ancient blades. Huge one to dupe. Let's get that up there at the red thing. There we go. Ancient blades are going to be phenomenal. We do not want to waste them. You do want to dupe them. There they are in the air. You can actually see them. They still have an effect, but they do still have like this explosion, but you can see them in the air anyway, so that's good. How about bomb arrows or bombs? Let's see if you can do this with bombs. Put them over there. Yeah, there they are. I mean, there they are, but hopefully they don't blow up when they fall down. They do. Well, babes and babettes, that's how you do it. That's the new, faster duping method. Highly recommend you save the structure so you can do this in pretty much any chasm. Every chasm is going to be at about -0.155 or 56, just like I was doing there in the game. So you'll be able to use that in a lot of the different chasms. So enjoy. That's it. And I mean, whatever's preferable for you. This is just a new method for duping, a little bit faster and a little bit earlier, so you don't have to do some of the main story or go the long way around for the other chasm we showed before. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys around the next video. Bye!